Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. In case this is the first time you're seeing me, my name is Aniekan MD and I make lifestyle content about medical school and all of those good stuff. Guys, in today's video I'm going to be giving you my 5-point strategy on how to pass your first professional MBBS exam. Guys, in case you don't know, a brief of context, I just recently wrote my professional exams and I passed. So in this video I'm going to be telling you some of the exam strategies that you can utilize. So my upcoming 200 level, 300 level students, just pay attention because I'm giving you all the tea. I'm here with my powerful jotter, guys. Just in case you see me looking down, I had to write down my thoughts because sometimes I can lose train of thoughts. The first thing I would advise you to do is to pray. Honestly, like with this exam coming closer, there is one thing that you will do. You would study and you would pray. I'm a very religious and spiritual person. I'm so sorry if you are not, but for me I am, and I just believe in the presence of a powerful being and a supreme being. So pray to God, pray to whatever you believe in, because in these times, these are very trying times, and you would need that comfort. You need that reassurance that you're not in it alone. Let's take note. Videos are hidden gems. When the exams are coming closer, this is what you should do. You should watch more videos if you're a visual learner like me, because I have to also take into perspective that not everybody is a visual learner. Some people learn by auditory means, but if you're a visual learner, or if you even learn by auditory, you can use videos, right? Because videos help you cover a lot. That is one key thing that people don't know. People waste their time too much pouring themselves over textbooks. Textbooks are good, they are very, very good, but when the exam is coming closer, let's be realistic with ourselves. You don't really have the luxury of time. For us, they kept on, in my school, they will keep on teaching you even days before the exam. They don't mind, they'll keep trying to complete the syllabus. They'll keep teaching you and teaching you and teaching you. You are only excluded from lectures maybe the weekend before the exam. You can't be not caught up with the workload that you're doing, and at the same time you have to find a balance in terms of revision. So sometimes one of the fastest ways to revise what you have done before is to watch a video on it. Guys, I'm going to be doing a video subsequently where I'm going to be listing some YouTube channels, right? These channels really helped me a lot. Like, what? These people are giving free information. Like, this information are out there for free. Guys, if you have not hit the subscribe button, please do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. When I put that video, you will be the first to know about it. It is totally free. And guys, now I'll advise you, like, if you are maybe in transit, like what I used to do, maybe when you're in the cab going to school, or maybe when you have some free time or free spare time, you can watch a video, 20 minutes, 10-minute video about homeostasis, or you can watch a 5-minute video about the osteology of the skull. If you have done it before, it's going to be very faster for you. And sometimes I even put some of those videos at 2 times speed. Since I've done them before, I just try to cover at faster speed. It will save you a lot of time and get you enough time for you to check off things off that powerful list of yours. My number 3 tip, this one should be even number 1, which is timetable. You need an exam timetable. Timetables don't really work for me, but what works for me is having a schedule. What I do is that, just like your typical timetable, I'll allocate topics to different days, but the thing with me is that I might not follow those topics allocation strictly, because I notice that some days I might not want to read anatomy, some days is biochem I want to read, some days is physio I want to read, and maybe if the day on the timetable is not biochem or physio, what do I do? Do I force myself to read what I don't want to? No, don't do that. What I do is I swap. I'll pick a topic from another day. If it's biochem I feel like doing today, I'll just take the topic, bring it forward, move that one back to the time. I just swap, so it allows me flexibility, allows me ability to cover, and I make sure I strike out these topics as I go so that I can keep track, honestly. Because one thing that happens before professional exam is that some people lose track of the amount of materials they have. The topics are a lot, the textbooks are enormous, but you need to have a clear vision. These are what you're expected to know before the exam. If not, you're just going to be testing waters, reading unnecessary topics and all of those things. Get yourself a timetable. Now for the next one is to go to revision classes, guys. revision classes. I'm not going to lie to you guys, for our own time, revision classes, especially in biochem, it didn't really help a lot, because it didn't really help that much, because most of what they even said didn't come out in the exams at the end of the day. But sometimes whatever they say would come out in the exam. For example, I think in our anatomy histology revision class, I know some things from what he said, some things from his test, it came out in the exam, some minute things, honestly, and you would not know some of these things if you don't go for revision classes. Sometimes they might be revealing a lot in these classes. It helps you have a structure, but one thing I'll advise you is that don't depend on their area of concentration, because sometimes some lecturers will give you area of confusion instead of area of concentration. I'll advise you, as you are reading, first of all, you are going to read the area of concentration given, but you're not only going to dwell there, you're going to read other things, just in case that in case it was area of confusion that was given to you, you would not lose both ways. Another tip that I would give is, sorry that I'm looking now, I said my powerful jotter is here. Next one I would give is use summary materials, guys. Honestly, use summary materials. Leading up to the exams, you don't have time to read gigantic books. There isn't really time for that. You have to find books that are summarized. That's why it's important that during the course of the year, during your test sessions and all of these things, you read extensively, you have extensive knowledge, because leading up to the exams, you can't acquire that extensive knowledge. There is no time, legit, you don't have luxury of time. What you will do is be reading summary materials, books that have been condensed from the bigger books, and just things that will just give you main points, because you only need to juggle your memory. You don't need all of that extra information. So some of the summary materials I used, I'm going to just tell you a few, but I plan on making a video talking about some of the books that helped me in my preclinical year. If you're interested in that, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment down below to telling me what books you use. Then let's just take it off from there. Then from there on, you have to look for summary materials. We have Selective Anatomy by Vishram Singh. This book was an angel. Like, this book, I don't know whether words are enough to describe the beauty in this book. Selective, I know Vishram Singh has its anatomy textbook, but I'm not talking about the anatomy, the gross anatomy textbook. I'm talking about selective. After doing gross, he did selective anatomy. Oh my god, guys, if you read that book, your gross, your histo, your embryology knowledge would be beautifully tied together. And when you're giving your essays, oh my god, you would impress the examiner, because it is written in exam format. You'll be seeing something like a question, a prompt question, then you see the whole length essay, and it helps you kind of have the idea. If I'm being asked this question, this is what I'm going to draw, this is how I'm going to explain. Like for anatomy, where drawings are expected, if they ask you to describe the anatomy of the breast, now you know that okay, you have definition, you give like the components of the breast. There's the skin, the outermost layer, there's the stroma, there's the parenchyma, there's the, so basically you know what to talk about. Then you now talk about the arterial supply, venous drainage, lymphatic drainage. You talk about each component, you talk about the nipple, talk about the areola, talk about the innervations. Now what the book does, it ties beautiful things, like it now adds things like the embryology of the breast, developing from the nuclear ridge. Then it talks about things like the histology of the breast, where you get to see the axonal cells, the tiny nitty-gritty, and the various changes that could occur. It is beautifully written. Whenever you're given that kind of question, that is how you're going to answer it. What I did was I read the Selective Anatomy by Vishram Singh, and oh my god, I was ready for the exam, in the sense that but just that it comes in volumes, it might be a lot, but gross is even more than that textbook. So count yourself lucky. What it does is that it takes important questions from each part and makes essay on them. So when you're reading these things, your questions will definitely come from one of them. That's one of the books I use. I used other books, right? But I'm going to do a separate video so that this video is not exceedingly too long, and it just gives you what you want straight to the point, and you don't waste your time burning data. I don't want you to burn data. don't burn data. The next thing is that you should go to class. Honestly, this one is, there is no brainer. Like I said, aside from revision classes, for us we continuously had lecture classes. Like I said, you can't be backward and you can't be missing out things, because sometimes maybe what they're teaching you presently is what will come out. One thing that people don't know, take this secret from me, listen to me. I don't know whoever is watching this video, but listen to me attentively. You don't only go to class for the knowledge sake. Pardon the noise you can hear, pardon the birds and the sounds of the chicken. You don't only go to class for, oh my god, you don't only go to class for knowledge sake. There's the knowledge aspect. You're in class to learn and all of these things, but there's a reason why it's important for you to be present in class, so that your lecturers will know you. They should know you for at least he's somebody that tries answering questions in class. Not that you are going to show off, not that you're going to show yourself or paint yourself in this I too know kind of light. No, but you have to show yourself as a resilient person, as a person who is trying his best, who is attempting questions, who is asking questions, who is very important. Because I saw its importance in Viva, in my Viva experience. If you want me to do a separate video on my Viva experience, I will tell you. Because sometimes your internal lecturers, your internal examiners, they could vouch for you. They can tell your external, this one is a good student, he's always answering questions in his class, he's very this, and your external is going to be very lenient with you because your lecturers have vouched for you. There is that side to it too. Go to class, be attentive, participate as much as you can. And yeah, these are my 5 points exam strategy. I still have more points, but let's see. Comment down below if you want me to do a part 2 of this video. I will definitely do it for you. But yeah guys, this is my 5-point strategies on how to pass your first professional MBBS exam. Good luck guys, go and conquer.